And these are some grow light projects that I've built over the last couple of years to start my seeds indoors. And you can certainly follow this and start your own seeds indoors. It's not as hard as you might. You may not have a closet, you may not need all that. You can build a grow light station right out of a tote. You just buy the tote. Let's see if I can open this with one hand. It gets caught. You can buy that metal lamp for like $9 at Home Depot. Buy the bulb and just a tote. Line it with foil. If you drop it in, you can see that would sit right over your seed starts. You can move that down, you can move that up, and you can also raise the tray for it to work. If you don't want to do that, you can just get a rack. Maybe you have one at your house. Hang the fluorescent receptacle right from there. 2 bulbs in there. Those are T12s. They're the older bulbs. These were built like 5 years ago, 6 years ago. You can also just hang these lamps right from here and put your plants under there. It's really important you know what kind of light bulbs you're buying. This is a PVC frame that I built. I have a design on how to do that. It comes apart. It's really easy to store. And these are the T8s. The bulbs are thinner. They're a little bit brighter. And that's probably, if you're just doing this today, that's what you're going to find. Is you're going to find this frame, this receptacle for the T8 bulbs. And it's not as expensive as you may think. And then finally, here's another design with a tote that pulls down. This is just so I can move the plants in and out this way. And this is more for my bigger plants, my transplants. They would go in there, like after the tomatoes are 4 or 5 inches tall, they would go in there as they're waiting to go outside. But these are some ways that you can build your own grow light stations or a closet, start your seeds indoors, and you will be successful. It's not as hard as you think. For about, I don't know, $30, $35, you can get what you need to build a grow light station. And this is sort of a challenge. You know, maybe you can start seeds for the first time indoors. You don't need to build a grow closet. You don't have to spend a lot of money. But I just went to the do-it-yourself stores and found the basic essentials to build a grow light stand. And I'm going to do it right here, uncut, and just show you how easy it is. And I don't think I'm going to need any tools. So hopefully it goes well. This is the shop light fixture. Again, this will cost you about $11. And when you buy them, you want to make sure, let me toss that, that you buy the fluorescent fixture that has a pretty long extension cord. That will help you just be able to put it where you want to put it. Alright, so once you have that out of the box, you want to have bulbs that are 2,500, 3,000 lumens. That's just the brightness. It'll give a nice bright light for your plants. And the Kelvin scale is towards daylight. So the higher the number, so you want to have 5,000 to 6,500 Kelvin rating on your bulbs. And that's the best fluorescent bulb to grow seedlings, to grow your transplants. And remember, it's 2,500 lumens or higher and 5,000 Kelvin or higher. And these just drop right in. Okay, they're both locked in. This is a stand I picked. You can get a shelf. You want to make sure that it has wire or openings on the top, because you're going to hook the chains from the lamp, from the fixture onto here. If it's a solid piece of plastic, you're going to have to drill some holes. So what I try and do is buy things where I don't really need to use any tools. Now this could be wider, of course. It could be the whole length of here, but I think this will work. All right. So this is together. And you saw how easily it goes together. It would come apart that easily too. There are a couple extra pieces to secure it from the top, but I'm not going to put those screws in right now, just to save video time. Here are the chains and the hooks. And this will just sit just like that. Hooks go into the fixture. this is all you really need to do. Yeah, there's plenty of room for the chain. So I want it to be about level. One more. Still can go up one more. So that would level out. Well, there you go. So there's the light coming through, plenty bright enough. And then the last step is you want to get some heavy duty foil, some duct tape, and what you would do, put this tape down, and what that does is that will just reflect the light back onto your seat cells, and you would do the same thing on the other side. The foil does two things, like I said, it reflects the light back, and I'm actually in my basement, it's a little cold. It will also help keep the heat in. But this is all you have to do, or something similar to it, and you can set up your own grow light station for about $30 or $35, and you can start your season. I built this last year and did a video on it, and I'll include the link that shows you how to build this from scratch. This is just PVC pipe. This is a fluorescent light fixture you can get at Home Depot, and there's 2 bulbs in there. It's a pretty basic setup. I think the whole thing cost about $40 to make. You didn't need a lot of tools. But the reason I want to show you just how to put this together is because I've been showing you how to start seeds indoors, and I understand, not all of you may have grow light closets. Not everybody has a good south-facing window. So this is just one way you can put together an easy system to start seeds indoors, and you can collapse it down into this and just store it when you don't show you how to build an indoor grow light station so that you can start your vegetable seeds indoors. This project will save you a lot of money. The total cost for this project was $39.38. You're going to need to pick up a shop light. You want to get a T12 basic shop light, and the cost for the shop light was $12.97. It holds 48-inch bulbs. The whole shop light measures 49 inches, and that's important when you go to build the frame. You also need to pick up fluorescent bulbs. They come in a 2-pack. You want to make sure you get T12 48-inch bulbs. The total cost for the bulbs was $6.97. And these are just fill-up fluorescent bulbs, and you buy, if you can see there, you buy the bulbs that have the highest lumens number. This is 2600. It also has 24,000 hours worth of life, which is a long time. It'll last you at least 2 years. But make sure you get T12 bulbs that match a T12 shop light. And the reason you want to make sure the numbers match is because they also make T8s. But the shop light, again, will cost you $12.97. The bulbs are $6.97. You also want to pick up a heavy-duty timer. The timer was $10.67, and this is a lifesaver, and it's worth every penny of the $10. You don't want to have to go up and down your steps all the time and turn the lights on and off. All you do is set the timer for 8 hours, 10 hours, 12 hours, depending where your vegetable seedlings are in their growth, and you set it and you just forget it. You also have to pick up 10 feet worth of 1-inch PVC, and I've already cut that into pieces. I've cut it into a 57-inch piece, 2 14-inch pieces, and I think 4 8.5-inch pieces. And a 10-foot piece of PVC, again, it's a 1-inch diameter, is only $3.50. You also have to pick up some PVC T-joints. 2 of those will cost you $1.72, and you have to pick up some PVC elbow joints, and that will cost you exactly $1.32. The total price for the project is $40, and I will show you how to assemble this and how to get your indoor grow light station up and ready for the 2013 season. Now, to build the frame that's going to hold your shop light, you're just going to cut up your 10-foot section of PVC pipe. The easiest thing to use, if you don't have one, they're inexpensive too, is just to buy a hacksaw. It's not a sharp blade, but it cuts right through the PVC piping. The length of the shop light is 49 inches, and you just want to measure about, I don't know what I did, maybe 2 to 3 inches on each side, 3 to 4 inches. You just want to have enough so that your seed trays can maybe extend a little bit past the shop light. So the first piece I cut was 57 inches, and that's going to be plenty long enough to hold the shop light. You want your frame to be about 14 to 16 inches off the ground, so I cut two 14-inch pieces. And then basically, to provide stability, you're going to have your legs look something like this. And I just divided out what was left, and that ended up being about 4 pieces that are 8.5 inches. To assemble it, it's pretty easy. You get your elbow joints, so why PVC pipe is great. Either with a hammer or on your floor, if you got granite here like I do, or actually slate, just bang the elbow joints on. You want to make sure that they're facing the same way here and they're not twisted. Next thing you put in is a 14-inch pipe. And it'd be easier if you had a hammer, you can just bang that in. Next thing is your T-joints. It's very, very easy to assemble, and it's easy to take apart too for storage. So this is where your light is going to hang. And now I'm putting in the base. And you can see it really doesn't take long to assemble. This is a 10-foot piece of PVC pipe. And I'm just making sure everything is straight here. It only cost, I think I said $3.60 or something like that. Twist it until it measures, or until it's even. And then this is strong enough for your frame. Pretty basic setup. The PVC pipe I cut myself. And you just make the side pieces. Put in the post. And this is where the light fixture will hang. Straighten it up. Let me slide this over to here. And it's really easy to put together. And if you don't have a closet or you want a simple project, this really works. So here's the grow light. You also want, and then you can just put your plants under here. You also want the light to be about 2 inches above either the planting mix when you're germinating seeds or above the top of the growth when your plants start growing. And all you have to do is put some books under here to raise and lower the height of the seed starting cells. Plug it in, and this is enough light and it's a good enough system so that you can start your seeds indoors and you can grow your peppers. This is peppers, oregano, and tomatoes. The other thing you want to do is get some foil. Shiny side will be facing in here. Some duct tape. And you would do another flap on the other side so it does really make a tent. But what it does is it reflects the side light back into the plant and you maximize the light coming off of the fluorescent bulbs. Hope you enjoyed the video. I will include the link that shows you how to build this, and it goes over the cost of the pieces, every single cut, everything that you need. Please check out my blog at www.therustedgarden.blogspot.com and also check out my other YouTube videos. Thanks.